Salute guys, that's out to back with another public service announcement. Back with another public service announcement. Hi gents, and I hope you guys are feeling good this morning. Salute guys, that's out to back with another episode of the PSA podcast. Yes indeed, hier gaat het alweer. Brooklyn, Loco in die plek. En hoe gaat het met jou?
Ek is alright, mense.
Lekker, kyk eens ou. Ek wil net eers sê, ek het 'n paar van die video's gekyk en omtrent gelag. Paar die mense sê, you know what, I try my best to get through some of the words. Nou, wat praat hulle so 'n bietjie gaat geil. Iemand vra van my nou die ander dag, Mr. Meyer. Ek wil gewoon net iets van jou vra, man. Hoe? Sê hulle hoe groot is die Lana? Ek sê wow. Wow.
Do you know what Lana is?
Gaat 'n bietjie sê vir ons gou.
So, 'n mens kan baie goed die praat, né?
Huh?
You can talk a lot of stuff here, like swearing and
Jy
stuff.
kan enige iets sê wat jy wil, hoever jy voel volgens.
So Lana is basically a man's private part.
Yes, ons weet hy.
Hy is Lana. Wat wil jy nog weet? Wat wil jy nog weet?
Listen, before we're gonna get into this, the Brooklyn Loco, tell us about yourself and waar is jy? And social media, ek sien dat you popping on Instagram right now.
As always.
En nou nie Instagram, op TikTok. Ek sien in jou, ek het nou die ander dag 'n video van jou gesien op Facebook. Sorry.
Waar almal dink dit sy.
Maar ek het hy gesien. Hoe dink hulle sê, was jy? Dit was yourself, hoe is
it's Wasif, Pekan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hulle baie mense sê, hy's mos
Because I saw the comments and I was like, no, it's not Uzrik. Ek het nog nooit veel gemeet, so why would they think that?
First time, obviously, man. Listen, so my sister found me sê, kyk hier, hulle dink is jy. Ek sê, huh? Ek luister. Nah, man, it's not me, but it's
it sounds similar, but it's not. You have a voice that's definitely people know when it's you, but
yes.
So I think that people is not familiar with your voice.
Ek verstaan jou.
It's like similar.
So sê ons, waar begin die social media met jou? Met die video's en so?
So I'm originally from Makassar.
Okay. So
I don't know if you know where Makassar is.
yes, en is Makassar.
It's Makassar, nie?
Why, as ons praat van die kramats toe, dan sê hulle gaan Makassar.
Yes, Makassar. Jy moet oppas.
Wow, so listen, so we have a new name now. It's not, guys, ons kan nou nie sê Makassar nie. It's Makassar. Okay, Makassar.
So I'm from Makassar. I started doing TikTok. I wasn't a social media person, but I started doing TikTok in 2020, early 2020.
Okay.
So that's when COVID like came in and da. So 2020 basically when I finished school 2019. And then I started TikTok.
Net voor COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I blew up on TikTok. I used to make videos in my uncle's not a basement, it's a room, but there was like storage and stuff, and all of that stuff was in there. So to make videos now. And I think it was when I made the Barakat video with you and Majestic, was when I blew up and people started liking my alter ego basically. Sana,
okay.
Gotcha. And then I started.
By the way, before you go on,
I'm 22 years old.
You're 22 years old.
Yes.
Okay, lovely. How's 22 going for you? So
Good. I look good. I feel good. I am good.
Lovely. Why? Nou krijg je mensen, stop je mensen van jou, like, can I have a photo? Can I have a photo?
Every
ik hou van
day.
je video's.
Every day.
En hoeveel hij nou
Some people don't know my name, but they know my face. So they're like, what's your name? What's your name? And then I find that weird, but like, they know me, but they don't know my name. And I enjoy mingling with people, like meeting people, so I don't have a problem with it.
Do you have any pronouns of your own?
I don't believe in pronouns.
You don't believe? Ako na sê vir ons nou hoekom?
Maar as jy gaat sê ek se moffie.
Yes.
That, like, this one day now, I met someone.
Is moffie an offensive term still today?
It's offensive when, so this is my look on it now.
Yes.
It's offensive when, because I don't know you very well now.
Yes.
So if you call me moffie, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Okay.
Do you get me?
Yes.
But if one of my friends now, close people of mine that I mingle with every day, if they say, Mofi, do this or something like that.
Yes.
It also depends on how you say it.
Nou, jy moet nou kyk, jy Mofi kom gou hier.
Yes, like
I understand that.
That's I understand that. But if you're gonna be like
Mofi.
Do you know what happened?
Yes.
Now the one day in Canal Walk now?
Okay.
I saw this lady's daughter came up to me, and the children, they don't have boundaries. They just come and they hug you, and you know. But it's a small girl, and she was so cute. And toe kwam die ma en 'n suster van my kom verby my net trolley, en sy sê, "Hoe is die moffie van TikTok?" But she was like, sy gedink ek het aan die gehoor, maar sy loop saam met my suster van, toe kyk ek haar so, and she like literally spoiled that whole moment of me and a daughter for me now. But I went on and I hugged the daughter and I like took a picture with her. But sy het my net heeltemal afgesit.
So het maak nie saak, het hang nie eens af wie as dit 'n man of 'n vrou wat dit sê nie.
Ja.
Het voel dieselfde.
Het voel dieselfde. Like I said, as how you say it.
Now, obviously, not growing up, is the term that you heard?
Yes.
Growing up
a lot.
often.
Elke dag by die skool. Elke dag.
En hoe jy nou hy fyn like aanvaar or like going through life like dis wat mense nou dink like how was that for you?
For me, it was no like I tend to not give a damn what people say.
Yes.
Dus ek gee nie om nie. But like toe ek hoërskool kom, like obviously was ek so.
Yes.
Yes, ek was daar. But like I didn't like wear stuff. I didn't. But in die klas, ek was die klas clown nou. En ek het altyd ek het nooit my werk gedoen nie. Maar my niggie was in my klas, so as ek by die huiskool doen ek my werk.
Okay.
But like ek was altyd die klas clown, so obviously die dag toe ek uitkom as gay or
Wanneer was hy nou?
That was in 2022. Yeah, 2022 I came out.
That last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last year I came out. But that was before my birthday, so that's when I came out.
Maar nou jy nou sê I came out like so wie jy vertel is
Basically from my family and I was like, what's it?
Okay.
Like what the hell? And I was
no meeste van die mense as hulle kom en sê just I just want to come out maar ja.
But obviously
tell us something new. Okay, but this was like a thing. It's the thing.
It's a thing now because obviously your people must adapt to you now. You're gonna start dating people that they're not used to.
Okay.
You get me? So, but all of us like my auntie was like, "What's wit lankel?" Sy het dan so ek het papa self vir my niggies, my auntie is 'n klere, so it wasn't something new. Yeah.
No, so obviously no now how do you I mean like obviously how do you handle like criticism from people because obviously this is who you are.
Yes, I have a very thick skin now, and I tend to, and this is something I must work on because ek hou van die mense. Like, it's not that I like getting criticism or stuff like that, but ek hou van vir jou kom. Do you get me? If you come for me, just know I'm gonna come for you.
Ek kom ook terug.
Ek kom hard terug.
Okay.
Ek maak katja.
And now, fellas, say what is one of the hardest parts for you, like in the early days then? Like, who was it for you? Like, obviously, just now in die klaskamer, jy nou miskien in die boys sit of whatever, jy was got to the boys toilet. I'm like, who was hy nou?
Funny fact, no. It was normal in die school, like, almal was oor my, in my klas nou. Like,
Okay.
But die rest van die school was obviously Moffie or daar en daar. Maar my klasmaats, die seuns ook, hulle was almal oor ons van ons was vibes. You know when you grade 11, the grade 10 class you in on our school, that's the class you go to 11 and yes, and grade 12. So they were fine. Hulle was amazing. But like, yes, this is what I wanted to say. Ek het nooit toilet gebruik by die skool nie. Never.
Wat het jy gedoen?
Ek hou het aan.
Nou, hoe is jou knippers vandag? Week
nog goed. Ek het amper my broek gepien nou die ander dag. Maar het werk goed.
But mense dat het ingehoek. Nou, hoe kan jy dit, but why?
Because when I used to like, sorry, when I came at Zandvliet High School, that was my school. So when I came there grade 8 na, toe haal hulle net ongroening uit. They took out that thingy, yes. They took it out, so I was happy. And then, but the thing why I didn't go to the toilet is that's where everything happens. Daar is waar hulle vir jou vra.
Everything happens?
No, nothing happened.
Ooh, no, it's
nothing
like everything happens in the toilet.
No. But I like, that's where I didn't want to be because like, as it daar aangaan is like, oh, just by verkeerde toilet. Do you get me?
Okay.
And ever since that, like, I used to get a lot of, like, that's where the bullying, like, was or started and stuff. I didn't go to the toilet.
But no way, you know? So obviously now when you're at school, right, there's lots of people that bully you or hulle wil jou like bully for whatever reason. Okay, let's mean hulle brasse almal saam. Kom ons pick nou, whatever. Did any of them, the only reason I ask is ek het soveel movies gekyk soos die, so I'm trying to imagine this happening in a real life situation.
It's happening.
So why, die sien een wat hulle sê, ja, daar is hy moffie, but meanwhile as die een is maar, hoe gaan het met jou? As jy die miskien kry, did it ever happen, like, die een wat die meeste kwaad is vir die moffies, or whatever soos hulle sê.
And that's the thing now, hulle het insecurities, they actually want to try.
Okay.
You know? They want to try. And the thing is, a lot of people that bullied me in school is now people that reach out to me. They're like, yo, I love your videos. My cousin, my mommy, or this one loves you. And da-da-da. When are you coming to my party? And that's all people that lives in Makassar. Like
Okay, so some people when you were growing up were like completely against you.
Against me.
And now some says, yo, love your videos. Yo, just...
See how the table turns?
Get the shit.
Or the wheel.
The wheel, whatever you want to call it. So now since you officially came out, it's now 2022, we must ask this question, since you've come out now, are you seeing anyone?
No, not at the moment.
Sy wil ek dis op 'n public platform.
It isn't. Okay,
oh, so jy sien nie.
Okay, I'll give you something. There's someone I like.
There's someone you like.
Really like. And the people on social media or the people in my lives, no.
They know what is.
ABCD?
ABC. Okay, ek weet I think I was watching live tonight and maybe I can
No.
get your vibes. But okay, no.
But they know. And that person knows.
Listen, yes, so now do you consider yourself being part of the LGBTI community?
Yes.
Pride, is it something that you joined?
I've never been to Pride.
Okay.
This is my first year. This is gonna be my second year that I'm out. But I've never been to Pride. I really wanna go or make a statement. But not make everyone wants to make a statement when they go to Pride. But my first Pride that I was supposed to go to, I couldn't go because I was working at the time, so I couldn't go. Yeah, you have to go get the bag.
As a younger person, I mean, you're only 22 years old, and I consider that still very young for like life that you must still experience. Now, being part of, let's say, the quote-unquote LGBTI community at this age, you know, being around other people that also like ascribe to say, you know what, I'm not male, I'm not female, I'm transgender, I'm bigender, I'm multigoed, or whether you don't believe in any of the pronouns is fine, but obviously you still get a lot of people who do.
Yeah.
So being around this kind of spaces of people, what is the energy like?
For me, I feed off of energy. So if you're gonna be liquor, like you know, then I'm gonna be liquor. But also I have a lot of respect for lots of people in the community, in our community. So sometimes regardless of your vibe, I will still have a liquor energy just because I have big respect for some of them. So, but like the vibes is always nice. Our people, like we mean love. So our people is always liquor. There's never bad energy. Okay, there is some people, you know. Yes. But it's always nice being around your community.
But ik het niemand anders gevraagd, okay, man. Like, is there competition amongst man?
Definitely.
We
always want to be the best. Everyone wants to be the best.
Why? Because obviously now obviously so you get me now that's ander vroumense buite, but now you get obviously the community and I was like, okay, hello, try dan gespeter of so and so. Like, I mean, you get a lot of that.
Yes, obviously. Like we say the LGBTQ plus community is like die shadiest, né? Because like sy sal in 'n gebou kom, né? Dan kyk iemand jou snaaks aan. Ek ken nie vir jou nie. But they will somehow have beef with you all. But like majority of the time it's love. But as hulle jou begin ken.
Okay. Yeah. Now, okay, so now what is now so for you? What is een van die, like, hoe kan I say also one of your craziest moments? Like so man.
My craziest.
It can no enigiets. Ik vraag die question because I don't know, because maybe it's something you keep in deep.
Okay. I'll share.
Okay, share.
So niemand weet die nie, né?
Okay.
Die was die aand 'n beste vriend van my. I don't know if you know Dwayne Smiler.
I'm not too sure. I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So this one night when I came out, it was him and my trans friend, no? We were at a friend's house in Ravensmead. And I saw this guy, no? At the moment he looked cute.
Okay.
Yeah. But because we were chilling and so, but then I saw this guy and I don't know what persuade me to just tell them. I called him outside and I was like, I'm gay. And the first words Dwayne said, oh, I knew.
Yes.
Like, and I was like, what the hell? You're supposed to be like, oh, come and comfort me and whatever. But yeah, that's the first words he said. And then they're like, why are you telling us this and whatever? So I said, I like that boy inside.
Okay.
So it's the boy and like the guy whose house it is and the boy that I like and another boy. So we were there inside. We went back in and and they said they're gonna help me now get this boy and whatever.
Okay.
Almost like peer pressure, but not peer pressure.
Like peer pressure op hom nou, like kom op jou.
And of my kind of, I felt, but ek het gesê hou van die boy, but I didn't have any intentions. Do you get me?
Sometimes it's fine to say ek like so, ek kan hom dop hou.
Yes. Like it's vir die oogie and
I'm not gonna go pursue it.
I won't ever do that unless you come onto me or whatever. Ek is hy, but yeah. But then he was like, they were like, we're gonna help you. Die aand ons gaan slaap, no? En toe slaap hy night, like, hulle het 'n matras gehad en hulle het like 'n L-shaped bank gehad.
Okay.
Slaap ek op die een bank. Toe lê hulle twee langs aan hom. Toe staan die trans een op toe sê sy, Brooklyn, ek lê nie lekker hier nie. Colette sê.
Okay. Die hele ding is geplan.
Guys,
Wat was die trans nog 'n video? Hallo kom.
Seen you, yes.
Yes.
And then the night they said, take your hand. And I was like, what the hell? I don't know what to do now. Obviously, I'm not stupid.
Wie sê take your hand now?
No, not them. He wasn't into it usually. That's why that's why it's so embarrassing because I feel like I done assist, not molested. What the word I'm looking for? I was almost like, can I say that?
You cannot say.
Oh, sorry, but I feel like
molested.
Like I went. I feel like I went against someone's world. Do you get me?
Yes.
But my hand was in his pants. Like, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
But it didn't tongue us, nah. He was like, he was sleeping, and then he's like, no. And they were laughing the whole night. And the next morning, when we woke up, I expected them not to speak about it. And then I was like, to praat almal en ek learn this. So I'm like, what the hell?
And hoe het hy gevoel? Wat het hy gesê?
Nothing. He was laughing the next day, but like, still, I felt like, yo.
No way. No, but hy is that's what he's into, by the way.
No, I don't know.
So JVT.
I feel like if we were supposed to be alone, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at this is also a question I have now for many people that are now obviously pro LGBT, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Like I mean, it's different.
Yeah, allies also. We call it allies.
So now, for me, now this is someone from the outside. I'm not part of the community.
Obviously,
no. So it looks like sometimes, not everyone. I stand under correction, yeah. But to me, it looks almost like as almost so witch hunt om uit te vind wie is by and wie likes die on the low. Because it seems like it sometimes someone nie trying it for myself. Or it's like you look at all. Not everyone again, like I said. Hou die straight men dop, so maar okay.
Sy sal dit doen.
But jy like soos jy wil.
Yes.
Sy sê dit, but ek kan sit as 'n
no, but you can definitely and also you can definitely see when a person would.
Okay.
Like, or they would like bring it under your
soos wat sê
like hulle sal jou laat bewus maak. Obviously they will give you compliments, but the moment they DM you, you know.
Okay, as jy DM jy so kom dan weet jy.
As jy DM kwa weet jy.
But now in real life, hoe hanteer hulle om jou?
Like obviously around some people don't even hide it. Like they don't hide it when for instance we are among friends, they don't hide it. I don't know why. I am still trying to hide it because I don't want no one knowing. You get me? But they don't hide it. And the other thing, I can somehow give you this. A lot of people think the LGBTQ people know when we know a brother or sister of us. Like us wit. Okay. There's just something. For instance, there was this guy on TikTok I saw now. He's like, he looks very straight usually. And it was like, there was just something, man. I was like, no, he's giving me something.
Like what was the thing that you saw?
Like it's just, I don't know if we can pick up auras or what. I don't want to say.
It can away because I have lots of conversations. I'm prating with no mense, so mense. Then I say like, what are some of the things you request? This was a friend of mine told me. As jy sien ons getroud. This is like now a man and wife and hy try meer te shine. Not all the time, but you can see on the marriage someone so say hallo die vrou moet.
Yes, then you know.
Dan iets something which is suspect because okay, some people are just overconfident which we understand and some people just love themselves more. But jy kan sien man. Jy dek sommer die tafels nou baie mooi en jy sê ek kan mos nou sien wie die tafels gedoen.
Moenie dat hulle kos maak nie.
Was dit Moena?
En as hulle breek oor die kos.
Hey, was dit Moena en Aisha wat die tafels gedoen? Het was Derek wat daar sit. Derek was staan en collect the tafels. Okay, but something not right.
Something is not right, definitely. But we know, we as LGBT, we know. Like, and I was like, yo, this guy is just giving me something, man. And I saw him in the mall in Vangate. And then, I gaat seker nou weet ek praat van hom. But I saw him in the mall and then he was at Debonair's now. And me and my family was at Debonair's. So we sat there waiting on our order. And he spoke to his friends and I heard his voice. I was like, I have my answer.
Okay, yeah. Asu.
Hey, Asu.
So, but now going back to the thing that I told you, do they want to like sometimes expose people? Not all. I don't mean all of them. I don't mean everyone. I mean, do some people do that?
They do, definitely. Yeah, they do.
That's hectic, no?
It's sad, no, because it's sad because ons wil miskien net 'n fun time het. Ek praat nou nie van myself, ek praat van my sisters. Hulle miskien net 'n fun time het en whatever en dat môre moet hulle wel met teen. Like my sisters can nie raai maar.
Yes.
Especially when they know there's a next time or what. Hulle kan nog raai maar. But dan kom dit uit, ek weet nie hoe nie die pre-exam sy verander miskien as hy dronk is of whatever. Dan kom dit uit. Ja.
So now,
And don't cross them also.
huh?
Moenie bad vibes create. If you now have one of my sisters, I also say, and sy wil nie weer nie. Just know it's gonna come out.
Okay, jy nie wil weer nie.
Was jy bang nie?
So jy bedoel jy is nou vasgevang.
Sy's vas. Heeltemal.
Don't bite from the forbidden fruits van jy gaan nêrens nie.
Want sy is nie Adamie.
So jy bedoel bang hulle so uit. Okay, so now I mean now for you also growing up in your community in Kingston, aanvaar die mense vir jou in jou gemeenskap?
Yes. I live in a complex now. So now you can see my nails is dead.
Yes.
It's done, you know. So but the fingerprint, dan kan ek my vinger insit op tens as my nails te lang.
Okay.
Like I started doing it recently just to express myself. And a lot of people don't get it. But anyways, so as ek aankom miskien na so en dan kyk die security my so aan. Dan sê ek, open the gate please. En dan maak hulle ek op.
So now do you find that there are youngsters like right now? How do you feel like having LGBTI communities, normal people, straight people? Do you think it inspires some youngsters to also be the true self or something like that? You know what I mean? Like I say now the yellow move now can check man. So obviously now you see this now you got most fans now. So on TikTok, these people, these viewers allow you dope. They wanna watch you.
They wanna know about your life.
They wanna know about your life. Do you feel like that also inspires other youngsters to also be like, no, ek kan mos ook uitkom en like, this is how I feel. Definitely. You know what I mean?
There's too many motivation out there. So like obviously you certain people plays certain roles in certain people's lives. So like for instance, some people will look up to Chase Ray because he's trans.
Yes.
They won't necessarily go for trans, but it gives them that motivation just to be themselves. And some people look up to me, and there's a lot of people to look up to on TikTok or on social media. But definitely it's helping them be themselves.
Okay, so have you had a romantic relationship yet?
Yeah.
Look, this is the PSA podcast.
No, I didn't like romantic in that way. Not yet. No.
Niks soos dit nie. Ek vra because the PSA podcast alles weet, you know, because I had another conversation with, I can say, one of your sisters.
Yes, my sister.
Vraag, listen, do you take it or give it? Verstaan jy?
Definitely, guys.
Are you a taker or giver? Ek weet
at this moment, I'm taking. I'm taking.
Ek vat
alles.
Kom, gee.
Yeah, I'm not, like I said, when I came out as gay, no? And then I had a relationship with a guy. Yeah, he's also on TikTok with a guy. And then he was just too feminine for me.
Too feminine for you?
Yeah.
This was what?
Like at that moment, I felt like being, I was the girl. Do you get me?
Yes.
So I didn't do nails but me, I was the girl. And then, and it sounds weird saying I was the girl, but I was the girl.
Yes.
And then it was just too feminine for me, man. Because, no,
so wat het hy gedoen? So say now, like, maybe not him specifically.
Like his movements, whip-rat, like, how isn't it? Like, I like I'm interested in someone that's like laid back, someone that's all sit and like so some manners. Like,
no,
that's not, if I'm in a relationship with a guy, I want the guy to be a guy. No? But after him, we dated so 2 months, I think, yeah.
No, you know, it's so interesting. I asked this question because you mentioned this money. Because I think on the last podcast episode, I was like, so listen here, are you with someone that's straight? That's a normal guy. Yes, but he's still into you. So is he still straight now? For now, maak het meer sense.
Yeah.
I want him to be a man.
He's definitely not straight if he's into...
Okay, so I want him to be as he's a man, but he must like men, so I'm gonna...
So you get by people that's feminine, and you get by people that's masculine.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you get me? So you looking for masculine.
The masculinity, yes.
Okay.
But like after the 2 months relationship, then I dated a female. A lot of people don't know that.
A female?
Yeah.
Okay, now tell us one.
And one of the, I'm not gonna mention names, but one of the a lot of you don't know that because this one night I took her home in an Uber.
But this is recently, right?
Yeah.
That was last week or something. Go on.
No, this is in this. No, not last week. Are you mad? Imagine you date me. I have nails.
Okay.
You get me? But like, this was in the year, and then I took her home, and then I had this feeling. That's why people don't get it when you say you're bisexual, people don't get it. You also have feelings.
So you bisexual then?
Yeah.
Like you don't give yourself as now, but are you gonna go for that one?
I'm bi. I go for
so
bi.
So can all three. Okay.
Yes. Depending on the day.
So now say now as a girlie, then are you now giving?
Obviously, I have to give. Then I must be the man. Okay. That's very weird, Yusrik. I'm just as confused. Not confused, but like I'm still getting to know. Like I came out last year.
Yes.
So it's still very new to me.
But I mean, you obviously knew how you felt.
But it's real.
It's real now.
It's real. Yeah. And I took her home and then I had this feeling, man. We both sat at the back now. And then eventually I dropped and then she messaged me, did you have a feeling you wanted to kiss me? I was like, yes. Like, yeah. At that point I was like, yeah, my bro. I wanted to kiss you. But like, I didn't. And now she's dating a musician. Like, someone that recently went viral that's making music. Yeah, I'm happy for her.
Someone that recently went viral making music.
I'm not.
Listen, you know what? We got so many TikTok
yes,
and Instagram.
Definitely Africom. So, I'm not going to mention that.
Guys, listen here. You're going to see the snippet. I don't know what is. Find in the search bar. Check TikTok, comment who
my friends will know, but don't comment.
I don't know, guys. Listen, I'm telling you, the PSA podcast community, as hulle clip sien, en sy miskien nou iets sê. Name word genoem.
I'm too private. They won't know.
You believe so? Okay, that's a challenge. Challenge accepted. Julle wat die video kyk, maak verseker you go into TikTok and you find out all the people Brooklyn's talking about. Oswald, die waarheid. Everyone's here for the tea, you know that.
For the what? For the tea.
I
love the tea.
The podcast is all about the tea. You know, we want to know what's happening on the streets.
But they won't know. Trust me.
Okay, Osama seen. Challenge accepted. Mense, vertel toch. Anyway, so now, for you also now, listen, do you come from a religious background?
Yes.
Mom and dad, what are
yes, I was basically raised. My oma was, ek dink, die rede hoekom ek soos ek nou vir jou even gesê het, I like to go for people. My oma was hy. My oma het een keer kaal gestaan. Op my auntie se troue. Maar sy nie wil gee dat hulle moet trou nie. So she was ratchet. Sy's ek. Ja, staan sy kaal in die venster. Like kaal, there's a picture I think. But I don't know where it is. But yeah, that's my oma.
Hoe het mama dit gedoen?
Because my auntie het een keer weggeword, né? En toe as sy vir 'n maand weg van die huis af. En toe soek my oma van, toe sy mos nou, daai is toe sy nou jong meisie word. Toe sy by die burg.
Okay.
En net 'n lekker paar maande toe, maar nie geagree nie omdat sy weggeword het. Klaar. En maar was kwaad vir yes, maar was klaar kwaad vir hom, maar omdat sy het allow dat hulle was by huis. Sy het gevra waar, wanneer gaan jy huis toe, weet jy maar, let's see whatever. And then toe hulle besluit hulle gaan trou. Dus my oma tini troue. They were supposed to, so I used to live in the flats in the L-blokke in Makassar.
Nou wat het wag voor sy aangaan, het mama verwag, sy moet nou nie weggaloop nie en sy voor hy het moet ek sit daar by mama. Hoi mama, ek voel ek is nou in love and now we take it to the next level now, ek gaan nou trou.
Yes, but my oma sal het nog steeds eers geervaar het, dat is daar.
Hoekom was hoe was die man dan te mekaar?
Ja, my oma was
ik praat niet van oma, ik praat van
your auntie. No, he's very nice and he provided for.
Okay, then wat was mama's probleem man?
I don't know, says net. If she makes up her mind, she's klaar.
Ja, ek glo mense soos hy would go on. Yeah.
But like into it, hulle besluit hulle gaan trou en toe wil sy nie 'n blessing gee nie. And plus he was a single mother, so she raised him alone. So toe het hulle by die fletse land aan uitgekom by een van die huise.
Okay.
Toe kom hulle maar nou nie by huis uit nie. Toe wys sy gaan nou iets doen. Toe trek sy weg kaal uit. But now if you know the flats, it's almost like this.
Yeah.
No? And you can see like everyone sees it. Amal.
En toe het hulle aangegaan om
gaan hulle aan. Hulle moet aangegaan het. Hulle net aangegaan met my auntie het gehuil. But yeah.
Jessica, nee, wacht, mama's Malius gaat aan. That's crazy.
But I want to say something.
We're talking about your religion, man. Like, I mean, was you from a religious home?
Yes. So my mama was so, but definitely I was in New Apostolic.
Okay.
Was raised in New Apostolic. Yes.
Yes.
So like my get baie koopseer gekry en hy kyk, van ek het altyd stil gesit. En in die sondagskool en so. Het was aangeneem daar. En toe trek ek na my auntie toe. En hulle is Pinkster. So they like Christen gemeente. So alles by die juig en die geloof en alles daar. En toe was ek in Christen gemeente en ek het regtig daarvan gehou. That was my vibe.
So you never got any fleck in church or anything like that?
No.
It was net?
Die juig eventually, like hulle kon gesien het ek is so en die jeugleier het saam met my gepraat like oor my gedrag en as verkeerd.
What say for us? What did the jeugleier for us? But because I'm trying to get into the mind of what happened there.
Yeah, so he literally took jabs at me like every time. He was a good mentor now, but like he took jabs at me for being myself, and that I couldn't understand. But he would like if we do teachings now, and he would bring the projector and so sal a movie kyk. But the teaching will always be about the gees van homosexuality.
Yes.
Which was I don't know what's her name. Yeah, it was a name. It's a lady's name. So she went into someone. En toe sy my sê, so sy was nou lesbian, na my sê.
Okay.
And that's basically
still a story what hulle vertel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So basically, that's how it came about. And he would always do that. And then afterwards, he would speak to me and pray for me. And I was just like, ek niks probleem myself. Like, I'm good.
Yes.
Like, I'm being myself.
The reason I ask is because obviously we know if you look at LGBT communities, obviously from a religious perspective, it's completely must now frowned upon.
Yes.
So now, alles aan die kerk of aan die masjid of aan die temples, you know, this is like the...
Everyone is against it in the religious.
Because now you have a big community, the big LGBT community. And I mean, we respect that. I mean, you do what you do, but I mean, obviously, there are institutions currently now still that is completely against it. I'll say, I'm myself, I'm my authentic self, as verkeerd. And I'm sure you heard this kind of stuff, you know what I mean?
Obviously, I got a comment like that yesterday. Why is people condoning behavior like I made a video, so I went viral like a decade ago for the Sakis, no? So yesterday, me and Davey, I don't know if you know Pretty Boy Davey, he's a dancer. So we were doing a DC but in dresses, because I go live and I entertain my people with dresses and all of that stuff. So I did a video, and then this lady was like, why is people condoning this? And as you see now, tangas as gay or whatever, you can't do anything about it, because like it's not something you learn along the way. It's something that you're born with. It's something that's always there. It might come out at a later stage as but it's there. It's not something you get to choose.
Yes.
So why must you change, Yusrik? This is my thing. If the Bible, if the Lord loves you just as you are, no? Why must you change just to fit people's the Bible, we can have this conversation whole day.
Yeah, we can. I mean, obviously...
That's just how I see it.
Yes. No, I got you, man. And lots of people say this, but God loves me for who I am. This is who I am. Now you're going to take the same message and you tell them to a pastor. They're going to say, iemand wat nou prik in die kerk. He's going to tell you about Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, what happened over there. You're talking to someone who's Muslim, going to tell you about the people of Lut. And what happened. I mean, if you find out, I mean, the Prophet Lut also, this is Islamic also. So there was a community, right? I mean, this is way back. I mean, this is the teachings that there was a group of homosexuals, and God was angry with them, and He sent His wrath upon them, and hulle almal doodgemaak. So now that's one story. So now I'm telling you this, so you understand how other people also gonna perceive this, because it was wrong, it's sinful.
It's wrong, yeah.
Why can you guys do this? And then obviously for Christianity, Sodom and Gomorrah and the people were destroyed. And if you go back in time, you see people have been doing this for years. But like, yeah. But I mean, for them at the time, I mean, now you fast forward to 2023, 2024. Number one, my question is it still wrong? No, but this is my question. Is it still wrong? Yeah. Are we normalizing something that is quote-unquote supposed to be wrong? Is it not wrong at all, and people should accept that people are different? Yeah.
My thing is, a lot of us, like, people have their own opinions.
Yes.
They're going to say it's wrong. Some is going to say it's not wrong. Especially us we're going to say it's not wrong.
Yes.
But we made, and I feel like a lot of my sisters made peace with that. People is not going to, accept us. Or they don't have to accept us. Like,
yes.
At the end of the day, is no one can judge, and I feel like people already sin when they start judging.
Yes.
Like,
let he without sin be the first to
cast the stone.
Yes.
And why are you judging? As amper so jy hou veel soos die Here as 'n sekretaresse nou hier.
Okay, yes.
But like, if we're gonna go off of sin,
alles het my sonde, ek gaan mos staan vir my sonde.
Yes, you get me.
If I feel like this is the one I'm going to do, maak nou voor.
This is my sin.
then this is my sin.
Yes,
Or maybe
but-
it's even my challenge in life, what I'm also battling with, because we also don't know what people's.
With you can tomorrow I can be straight as hell.
Yes.
But like the thing is also, if we're gonna talk about sin, like people like to come and then they talk about sin, but
Yes.
they sinning just telling you that what you're doing is wrong because they're judging. So why are you talking about sin when you're sinning just now? You're sinning, you're judging me.
Look, I look, you and Jay Vito, we live in Cape Town, South Africa. I've heard everything under the sun already, you know what I mean? So you obviously with some people and some people is my niece, hy's mossig, ek sal nooit die so maar hoe kan hulle hy doen? You're
Yes.
gonna get that one, you're like, nee, oh, die Here gaat hulle straf.
And it's out.
No? But now, in the same breath, I'm not for or against anyone here. This is just a
Yes, I get
objective
you.
What I'm saying is, so nou Jay, wat ander mense ook afdruk, hoe maak hy ook sens? Like as jy nou 'n godslike persoon is, like how do you tell someone like let's say if I was going on the religious point and I had to say, Brooklyn, in my opinion, I respect what you do, but I don't think it's okay for me.
Do you get me?
So you know what I mean? But if that's for you, then you know, may God bless you and I wish you all the best.
Yes. Like
So-
why can't we do that? Be like I have a scripture here. This is that
Yeah.
what you're doing in the Bible. Like the Bible is telling me
Yes.
what you're doing is wrong. I'm not judging you, but da 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 and da. Klar, don't come with this and that and be rude and say Mofi this and that and that.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
nice.
well, you know, before we leave, now we need about 5 names in the DMs. Vat die phone uit.
Wait. Wait.
Give us the first 5 names in the DMs and it kan nie een van jou sisters wees nie. Ons soek 5
wait.
name in die DMs. Guys, if you're watching this, it might just be your name. Ooh, ek kan nie wag om uit te vind wie's in die DMs.
Okay, wait. The first name. Yo.
Kom sê vir ons asseblief.
The first name is definitely Dayan Abrams.
Ooh, zeg je naam.
It's gonna that's a good kind of DM, no?
Okay, a good kind of DM.
And I'm just gonna.
Ons sê mos nou wat. Ons het gevra wat chat julle nie.
Okay. And then I'm gonna lie a little bit.
Huh?
Hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie. Guys, I'm lying. I wish he was in my DMs. I don't have a lot of people in my DMs.
No,
usually.
but I'm
Some of the stuff happen like in person. So like I said, some people wanna be, but Dayan is definitely in my DMs.
Dayan, we found you. Listen, ja. Well, nou voor ons ook aflaai hier, die mense, so mense vra my so, hulle kyk Lawrence se video's, hulle kyk jou video's en hulle hoor die mense geil, hulle verstaan net nie. Some people don't understand. The thing is, also you can sometimes understand, but you can only terug.
Yes,
you
can't
can reply.
back, yeah.
Alright, nou, sê vir ons 'n stukkie, ek kan nou nie vra wat om te sê nie. Sê sommer wat jy gesê het op jou video.
Is toch
Sorry.
goed?
Nou, en dan gee jy vir hulle translation,
Okay.
so hulle kan het verstaan.
My sister. Wacht, hoe my sister? Yo, my sister's is Sandy Bags by Toa. Sandy Bags. And hulle is oor Linda. Nah? That's Linda. Linda. So basically, Sandy Bags is. What is Sandy Bags?
Hoe just gonna get girls help it?
Wait, okay, let me say this. Okay, let me say this. Hester means wagoy, na?
Okay.
So he is. What can I is? His Vance means. Okay, wait. I don't want to say something complicated, man.
Okay, but sê ja, gooi hulle net.
His Susie Bags, no? Susie Bags. Weet je wat Susie Bags?
No, tell me. I get it.
How can't you wanna know?
I don't know.
Okay, let me use the term.
Ek verstaan nie. You need to tell me.
Sunday bags is Chlorets, yes. Chlora bags. Chlora bags is colored bags, no?
Yes, okay, I know
So,
that.
his Chlora bags met Vans, Lanus, no?
Okay.
Lekker. No?
Colored man, my lekker
Alles
pila.
Oorlande, no? Alles Oorlande. Ja. Ek het
No, it's
Wat erbij?
fine. That was enough. That was enough there. So, yellow Chlora bags in the DMs. Us watch yo. Listen here. And quick question also before you also. Do you party, drink alcohol, turn up? What kind of vibes?
Yes, I'm not like a echt drinker, but definitely if it's a party or one of my people is hosting, I'm definitely gonna
Ik
show
vraag
up
ook nog
and
wat je
turn
sinds dat je all-star baardjes zijn. Weet je wel iets die baardje aan?
up. Yeah.
Oh, zoeken, clubs, zo
I'm doing the most, yeah.
Okay.
I'm supporting.
You supporting, yeah. Nou, okay, nou, wat numbers ken je van die All-Stars? By the way, since you have it on.
I'm sitting with the Moppy King.
Oh, vraag me net. Okay. Listen, jy enige ding wat jy wil sê vir ons lyn? Vir hulle?
Whatever you have to say, say to my face, daarvan toes uit, you know? I don't have a lot to say, you know me. Julle weet, I'm about that life. Yeah.
Laaste Klorabek wat jy gesoen het?
The last Klorabek. That's my ex.
Thank you so much, Cape Town. That's the PSA podcast. Until next time. Thank you, Brooklyn Loco. We out.
Thank you.
Yes, salute guys. Jibroom is the way. Back with another public service announcement. Hey! I just tell you guys are feeling good this morning.